All parties in the matter of Tan Domingo versus Rivera step forward.
Liberty Tan and her cousin, Maria Domingo, are suing 22-year-old Daniel Rivera for unpaid car payments and late fees.
Did the two of you own this car together?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm the co-signer of the car.
So your name is on the title?
Yes.
And how are you related?
Cousins.
But she made the deal with him?
Yes.
Okay, why don't you have a seat?
Okay.
You got your cousin to co-sign a loan for a car for you. The car was a 2012 Ford Focus.
Yes.
And there were payments on the car. Then you bought another car. And you couldn't keep both cars because you couldn't afford both cars.
Correct.
So you advertised for somebody to take over your payments on the car.
Correct, Your Honor.
Did you find her on a Craigslist, on a Facebook? How did you find her?
We met when she gave me a ride because she worked for Uber.
Oh, okay. So you're an Uber driver.
Yes, ma'am.
And you worked for Uber, and he was a client of yours.
Correct.
Did you drive him more than once?
Only one time, ma'am.
And then how did you contact him again when you wanted to sell him, or you wanted him to take over the payments on this car?
We got into a conversation and we started being friends. We started talking and then about going out and stuff. So I had mentioned about a car that he was looking for a car.
When did you buy your new car? In what month?
In January.
Of this?
Of last year, ma'am.
And when did Mr. Rivera take over the payments on the old car?
March of 2017.
So a couple of months later.
Correct.
And you and Mr. Rivera went into the car dealership and signed the documentation for him to take over the payments.
Yes, correct, Your Honor.
But he didn't take over ownership of the car.
No, not yet, until
No.
he was paid.
He did not take over the ownership of the car, and they did not relieve him or you and the co-signer of the debt on the car.
Yeah, correct.
They merely got a third person on the hook.
Correct.
And then, according to you, he paid for a while, but
Correct.
stopped paying.
That's correct, Your Honor.
He did not take over the ownership of the car, and they did not relieve him or you and the co-signer of the debt on the car.
Yeah,
They
correct.
merely got a third person on the hook.
Correct.
And then, according to you, he paid for a while, but
Correct.
stopped paying.
That's correct, Your Honor.
How long did you pay for the car, sir?
I paid for the car up until the tags were due in July.
Just give me the month.
July.
When was your last payment?
July.
You made the July payment.
That was, yeah.
Don't equivocate. You're going to have to show me. Did you make the July payment?
Yes, I did make the payment. It was not a full payment.
So the answer is you didn't make the July payment.
I did make the payment, but it wasn't the full payment.
What was the full payment?
$297.
And how much did you pay?
$90.
Oh, that's hardly the full payment. So you didn't make the July payment. When did you stop driving the car?
July.
When were the tags up?
July.
Is that why you stopped driving the car? Because the tags were up.
Yes.
Did you contact Miss Tan to tell her that she had to renew the tags?
Yes, I did.
When?
July.
Is that correct?
No, Your Honor.
When did he contact you that the tags were up?
He contacted me after, I believe it was like a couple of months after.
Let me hear.
June, July, about August of 2017.
Yes, he contacted you and said,
And he said that the tags are due, and he wanted me to pay for the tags. And I said, well, it's your solely responsibility. That's why I'm giving the car to you're taking over the car, because you're solely responsible for everything. I told him that.
well, you told him that that's what you thought.
Yeah.
And he said, no, I'm not.
Yeah, correct. That's what he said.
Right. So then what happened with the car?
He still had the car.
How long did he keep the car?
Oh gosh, until they repossessed it, the financial bank.
When?
It was
It was
October, I
December.
believe. No.
Why didn't you take the car back?